Don't watch that. Watch this.
Well, what do you mean by this? Oh, well, this is my channel. Welcome to it. And if you guys do really enjoy it, you can go in, you can click the share button. That really, really helps the algorithm. Go to Twitter, Facebook, Blogger. I don't even know what the crap that is. Reddit, all the stuff. So if you do love that, we also have a join button. You go in, you click the little join button. $4.99 a month. You get all the cool, awesome emojis. Now, enjoy the video. I predict... for The Rise of Skywalker that if it underperforms, it is going to be due to the toxic fans and the fact that they don't like a bunch of women, because we're already seeing that. So that's kind of a given. That's my first prediction. My second prediction is this will easily hit $1 billion because we're going to have a lot of the older people coming out to see this. It's going to be on a holiday. People are going to see it on Christmas. They're going to be counting probably a 5-day weekend with the box office totals. So that's another one of my predictions. Just like they did Captain Marvel with the 4-day, which was kind of unprecedented. Usually they do a 3-day weekend. I predict they're going to do a 5-day weekend just to get that number as high as they can for opening weekend. I also predict... that this is going to be like Game of Thrones with a lot of normal people not being happy with how this ended. A lot of the people who don't pay attention to the Fandom Menace, who are just going to go back in and say, hey, I want to see the last Star Wars. And they're going to be like, well, the last one was kind of crap, but, you know, they're not super invested. Those are the people that this is going to really, really piss off. Because they're going to go in expecting to see Han, Luke, and Leia, and then they're going to go in and see, you know... that. They're going to go in and see that instead. They're going to see Twilight or the Hunger Games or Harry Potter, and they're going to be confused and they're going to be upset and they're going to be angry and they're going to look on YouTube videos to see what the other people thought of it, because they're going to not even think and realize right away that, hey, I didn't like this, did I? And then they're going to come to terms with this and like, what the crap was this? And then they're going to go seek out other people and see if other people are giving this a bad review. They're going to go to, like, Kevin Smith. Oh, Kevin Smith liked it because he's going to like it because he likes everything. All right. And so they're going to justify or try and convince themselves they like it for a little bit. Then they're going to come around. Then they're going to see us. They're going to see me, or they're going to see Jeremy, or they're going to see Doomcock. And they're going to be like, yeah, oh, wow, these guys knew. These guys didn't like the last one either. Hey, I didn't like the last one, but I didn't care that much. And I heard they were just a bunch of toxic man babies. But here's a woman. Here's a black woman. Here's a guy who donates most of his time to charity. You know, this here is, you know, some hot-headed red-haired girl. You know, and Karen Troop, thank you so much for being a new channel member. It shows up sponsor on screen, but thank you so much. You get use of the emojis, like the Hail Mecha, or the writing crop, or the... you know, those emojis. These new people that are coming into the Fandom Menace after they see this are going to be upset, and they're going to be annoyed, and they're going to be called names, and they're not going to like that they're called names. And they're going to find us, and they're going to be like, oh my god, I thought you guys were toxic. I thought this all this time. I thought it was just a bunch of Russian bots. I thought Kelly Marie Tran was bullied off of social media. She wasn't. I thought all these things, and I didn't want to hate Star Wars. I grew up with Star Wars. I didn't pay attention to it because I saw the first 3 a million times as a kid, and I saw the prequels once or twice, and I wanted to like this and come into this and have my ending, and I got... You can't stop me, I'm a Jedi from Jakku. And we got that instead, and we don't know what the crap this is, and now we're all being called names. So the Fandom Menace is going to double in size if this is a terrible movie, and I think this is going to be a terrible movie. They're already planting that out there. They're already saying lower and lower box office predictions. The projections are lower and lower every week. We are getting another case of a Star Wars movie underperforming to possibly losing money at this point where we're at. And I don't know if it's going to lose money because of all these normies that are coming in, but this is going to be Game of Thrones level cataclysm of people who don't know what the crap they're watching and don't know why they're being attacked all of a sudden. And it's not going to be as huge of a boost like Game of Thrones, because they were building slowly every week with as bad as it was getting every week with that. No, we're gonna get one big burst. And then once Star Trek Discovery,
I like science.
shut up Spock, and Captain Picard come back, and every week we're going to see how bad this new woke Hollywood has gotten, and how these untalented hack writers from Bad Robot and Secret Hideout came in and destroyed everything. Then the people who are just casual Star Trek viewers are going to be joining in. And then that's when the Fandom Menace is going to keep growing and growing and growing. It's going to start with Star Wars. But man, that's my prediction for this. And we're going to be called every Istanphobe again, because we already are. The female YouTubers are going to get bullied harder than ever, because we already are. This is their thing. They like to take the female YouTubers that actually disprove their narrative and bully them so hard that they quit their channels. And that's why I am never quitting. You're going to have to throw me off. I'm not. I might get discouraged. I might say, yes, my channel's doing poorly. But this is where you guys come in. You guys are keeping my channel alive with being channel members. The super chats, the Streamlabs donations, the share button on every video. Right? You guys are keeping this alive, and you're showing these bullies on social media that like to go and pick on Doomcock and Jeremy and then forget any women exist just because, oh, well, you got Doomcock and Jeremy and you got world-class bullshitters. They're all a bunch of man babies, right? You got all these channels out there. They're just a bunch of white males, even though Jeff isn't, right? You know, you get all that narrative. And then they just completely bully the women so much so that they quit because we don't fit their narrative. And I'm not going to take it. And I didn't take it from Star Trek last year. And I'm not going to take it from Star Wars this year. Or from Birds of Prey next year. Or Thor Love and Thunder when that one comes out. Because you know what? I don't just give negative reviews. Ghostbusters so far looks like the best thing since Cobra Kai. And I love the fuck out of Cobra Kai. Bill and Ted Face the Music's coming up. That looks pretty good too. So this are some of my predictions for the next year of the Fandom Menace, for the next few months especially. And I'm going to go back to my live stream audience. Don't you guys go anywhere. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye!
After 40 years, this is it. What are you thinking?